Hey, what's up, everybody? I wanted to do an update. It's around 3 months to a week into starting my testosterone cycle. Although, to be honest, I don't think it's going to be as much of a cycle as me just continuing doing it now at my age. Um, and what I started taking was 250 milligrams twice a week. Well, split into two times a week, so it's like 125. And then subsequently every week I added on another 50 milligrams. So now I'm up to like almost 400 milligrams a week, 350, 400 roughly. And I split that into three times a week, so every other day. And it took about 2 weeks for me to really start feeling it. My last video I made, when I first started taking it, I had a bit of like a side effect, which is like testosterone flu, which I think is your body's immune system getting used to it, adapting to it. But that very quickly, like within a day or two, never happened again after that. And essentially what I do is change the injection site between my right buttocks and my left deltoid. That's the only place that I inject, just because I'm right-handed, and that's the ease. I don't know, it'd feel awkward for me to inject left-handed in my buttocks, just for safety reasons. I think I'm just not confident doing that. So, and the reason why I change it up is because I don't want to cause too much like trauma to like one area by injecting the same spot every time. And as I was saying, before 2 weeks, before I started feeling the effects of strength and kind of size gains, primarily in my pecs, my triceps, my lats, and my legs. And I've been training reasonably hard with both going to the gym, going to a traditional gym doing bodybuilding, and as well my girlfriend got me into doing CrossFit. She likes to do CrossFit. I always thought CrossFit was so gay, to be honest, but I've been doing it for the last month and once a week, and actually kind of enjoy it. It's different, just adding something different to my routine. And I did it yesterday, and the guy who does it, just a little side note, he's a really good teacher, and I like just throwing new exercises in to kind of change things up. I think is always good in an exercise routine. But now, a month into doing this testosterone treatment, going up to now 300, pushing 300, 400 milligrams a week, I've noticed my strength and my ability to do things is a lot better, for sure, 100%. So what I'm thinking about going from here is staying at the level I'm at now, not increasing it too much, because I don't want to have negative effects, right? Under 400, at least for a few months, and incorporating, as you might know if you've watched my channel before, I have Anavar, so I'm going to incorporate Anavar in the new year for a 6-week cycle. Nothing crazy doses or anything, but using the testosterone base and then Anavar on top, which is it's a DHT anabolic steroid. So there's that. Now I've been getting my testosterone from kind of an underground site in Canada, and the prices are pretty reasonable. Standard $80 a vial of 10 what was it, 10 whatever, I can't think of the measurement right now. 250 milligrams per milliliter. There's like 10 milliliters or something. Anyway, so but I've been looking into some other sources, and through forums I have found some things. First of all, what you can do is literally import raw powder testosterone, or raw powder anything like nandrolone, or which is Deca, or primobolan, whatever. I've contacted Chinese laboratories in fucking Wuhan province and shit, and they'll send you whatever. Now, there's some legality issues with that, obviously, right? You don't want to be importing shit, and I don't. I've decided I'm not going to do that. But in doing so, I've contacted some Chinese connections which have distribution within Canada. Now, if you buy it within your own country, in Canada, there's the legality is not so criminal punishment. If you look like you're trafficking or importing, yeah, you could go to jail for like a year. But the thing is, if you get the raw powder, you can produce your own testosterone, which I think is a good method. If you're able to test it and you're able to produce it, it works out to like a gram of testosterone would be like less than $10, like $5, not even, like $2 even. Now, that being said, you have to get a bunch of other chemistry equipment kind of to make it, but it's a very easy process to make your own, mixing it with the oils and whatnot. Now, also on top of that, so that's the first thing I want to get off to convey to you guys. The second thing is you can buy actually it in the oil, like pre-made, from sources what they're called underground labs, UGLs, like I'm getting from right now. But there's some that are very cheap, and I'm considering, I'll just throw it out there on this channel, I don't give a fuck about legality issues. I'm considering kind of investing in that, at least with testosterone, at least for myself, like buying it in kind of bulk, in like a supply, because like I said, I'm considering doing this now for good. Like once you're on the TRT, you know what I mean, that's kind of like a thing that you commit to. So there's that, and I'm willing to share sources or whatnot with people about that. And the other thing is the HGH I've found through underground labs, some good connects. Essentially what these underground labs are is people who do import it from China, and you might be like, oh, Chinese, that's not pharmaceutical grade, whatever. Yeah, a lot of pharmaceutical companies get their shit from China too, right? And what you can do is test it. This is something else I was going to mention. There's two ways of testing. There's the way is that like a police officer would test for meth on the side of the road, which I'm getting test kits that are exactly like that. That can even test the level of testosterone within either the powder or the liquid that you put in the vial, and then you shake it up, you crack a thing, put it in, and it changes color. But then there's also another method, which you send a sample into this company called Janoshik, and it costs like $100-200 around, or something like that, and they'll tell you to the exact decimal place percentage of what it contains. 98.2% nandrolone, or 97.3% testosterone cypionate. So there's that as well. Like if you get underground lab shit, there's ways to confirm it. And HGH, I think I found a good connect within Canada as well. So that's something I think come the new year I'm going to incorporate in my HR team. So that's the news about it. But overall, coming back to the testosterone, what I'm taking, definite mood boost, sexual boost. Like with my girlfriend, it's amazing. The energy there. The workout intensity is amazing. The pump and fullness is great. And I'm just a month into it. Like I feel like right now I'm just starting to get to the point where the effects are taking place. So I think from here on in, come 2 months from now, it's just going to be, the gains are going to be increased substantially. Well, I'll leave it there for this video. If you have any questions on anything I said regarding my experience with testosterone or the underground labs types of situation, feel free to send me a personal message or comment down below, and I'd be happy to talk to you more about that. Thank you for watching, guys, and have a good day.